It's a flight edit, yeah. It's a trend too, it's not real.
My name is Ian Bowen.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Ponzio.
Hi, my name is Vince Mattis. Oh, he had the Revit too, huh?
Welcome to Behind Beacon Hills, where you guys get to see how our amazing stunts go from script to the screen.
The stunts team, they make us look way cooler than we actually are. You know, the things that you see, we're like, what? That's crazy. That's them. We don't actually do the crazy stuff. We'll try to do some stuff, but really it's them. They're the heroes and they're the ones who make us look good. And then the camera just comes to our face when we get up and it makes it look like we're, you know, badass and cool when really we had nothing to do with it.
My stunt double's really cool. He's buff, so he makes me look good because I'm not that buff. So whenever he's doing stunts, he just is ripping through those jeans. Just buns, guns, quads, frauds, and calves.
They're all like mixed martial arts guys, muscle bound, and fantastic diets, and sculpted bodies, and I'm like, dude, I'm skinny, but I'm quick.
Hey everybody, it's Tyler Posey here on the set of Teen Wolf. And here, perfect timing, look at this. We got my stunt double right here. He's walking away from me because he's afraid of me. How are you? Look at it, we're dressed exactly the same. Isn't that bizarre? We even smell the same. We shower together. We don't shower together. I love you, dude. Love you too.
Action scenes are a lot of fun, especially this time around. You know, we're going a little bit deeper and we're having a lot more fun.
The stunts team, they are extremely important to making the movie look fantastic with the things that they have to do.
You obviously need story, you need everything else to come together, but stunts is more of the exciting action, adrenaline pumping. Will he make it out? That factor brings a lot of life to the movie, and you really get to experience it with the characters.
Ready, and action! And freeze!
Well, you can't have any kind of supernatural action without stunts. Whether they're on a wire, whether we're launching them through the air, whether they're doing a fight scene, we are showing their supernatural abilities through stunt work.
And dust, action!
Having stunts helps cater to the physical aspect of the script to be able to really feel the animalistic side of the werewolves or the savageness of the Onis.
It shows the dynamics of when a character is aggressive or when a character is in danger and peril, and it really shows and intensifies that when you can see people actually doing acrobatics and things like that. It enhances the scene so much too.
Right now I can hear in my ear, we've got ratchets going up in the air, people flying out of the sky. That's what makes movie magic.
3, 2, 1, go! Main unit is going to be filming a massive fight scene where every character is fighting. I mean, there's about 6 characters fighting 3 Onis in a very enclosed area. People are getting knocked downstairs, people are smashing through things. Somebody may or may not get kicked through a window. It's going to be exciting.
Action scenes make you feel very empowered because there is a little bit of an adrenaline rush, and you have to think about, you know, where you were, where you are, and where you're going in a scene like that specifically to make it really believable.
All right, Fred, we're gonna use you in the next one.
That all happens after the
Yeah. With stunts, we don't know exactly what we're doing because they don't write, like, the writer doesn't sit there and write, like, he throws a left punch and then a kick and then a scratch and then a duh. So we don't really know exactly what the fights are until we get to set and we rehearse it with the stuntmen, which I actually think is really fun. I like the anticipation of not knowing what it's going to be until the day.
We have a really good, solid team, so it takes us anywhere between 30 minutes to design and choreograph a simple, basic fight. More extensive fights, we just usually have a day of rehearsal and we design, and we get the actors' inputs too, so we'll make something, show the actors, see what they like, see what they want to tweak, how their characters want to move, if they have any ideas and things like that.
We will read the story, read the script, kind of see the cadence of the ups and downs as the story progresses. It's more so of like actually breaking down the script and talking with our director, every other department to see what this scene should be like in the film, just so everyone's on the same page.
They want a cool shot where the sword is against here and it shows that it barely missed you.
I've always wanted to do stunts. Like, Mason was never in the action, he was always around the action. So for this film, I definitely had to do a a really cool like dance with one of the Oni. He's like slashing at me, and I'm doing like all these dodges. I'm dodging behind a tree, and like it almost hits the tree. And you have to practice for a little bit, but for some reason, I think maybe it was my eagerness to do it. Like I picked it up really fast, and the stunt guy was like, "Yo, he's ready." And I was like, oh. It was my moment of just glory.
And action.
I want someone.
Yep, that's it.
By the second or third time we were doing it, he was actually dialing in the choreo. So by the time we pulled him in, he had it down pat.
Hopefully I get to do way more, because that's my favorite thing.
We've had some really, really badass characters on the show, but we want to introduce Hikari as the most badass of all those characters, which is why we brought her. It's cool to put a sword in Sword Master's hands and watch what they can do with it.
This is my wonderful stunt double, Caitlin. She's gonna make me look really cool.
She actually makes herself look cool. Slice, ketchup, big throw, figure eight. Yeah, dope. I mean, you're great. You're honestly like, you don't need me.
Have fun. That's not true. I've been at the park for an hour before even coming to set today, just like swinging my sword around and getting comfortable with the choreography. So I am pumped. So excited.
So after she does this thing, you're gonna go back sweep, it's gonna knock him down to the ground. She'll do the front flip, kick to drop him down.
I mean, when I was like a 12-year-old, part of the reason I went into film is because I was like, I want to do the stunt things. I want to do the cool sword fighting stuff. So now I finally get to do that. It feels extremely fulfilling.
Yes, hello, hi. Welcome to the set of Teen Wolf, day 3000. Today, we are in a broken down, falling apart building, and there's a little girl and a dog that needs to be saved. As Scott starts saving the little girl, the building starts crumbling around him and starts falling apart, so he turns into a werewolf, you know, because werewolves have more strength. So he's now holding up the walls and a little girl, and he has to hoist the little girl up to safety before the walls and the whole building collapses on top of them. And that is what we're doing today. There's my stunt double about to take the plunge, save the little girl.
We wanted to show how supernatural Scott can be once he turns into a werewolf, and at the same time keep everybody nice and safe. So we had Alicia on a line so that as Scott's lifting her up, he's able to lift her up with supernatural power. He's lifting her up with one hand and kind of placing her into safety. He's gonna put his right hand up, and when his right hand goes up, you're gonna step into his hand, just like that. And now he's gonna like start lifting you nice and slowly, guys, and as he lifts you, just kind of turn your body this way, just like that. Perfect, perfect. And he's going to grab you, and you're just gonna kind of, you can step on this, you can step on that, and climb your way out.
Yeah, Chloe!
Yeah.
Woo!
Doing the stunts while filming these scenes were so much fun. It was my first ever time doing a stunt, and it made me feel like I was flying. And overall, it was just a great experience.
It's a pretty simple scene, but it looked really cool. The way they shoot it and the way the walls are falling down and stuff, it looked pretty awesome.
And you know, the VFX artists will work their magic and remove that wire in post.
I try to do as many stunts as I can. I like doing stunts, they're fun. I get why they would use my stunt double for certain things. They don't want me to get hurt, but I like to try to do as much as I can.
We were doing a scene and had to fall on the ground. And they were like, we're gonna cut to the stunt double falling, and then we're gonna cut back to you on the ground so you don't have to do the fall yourself. And I was like, okay, but consider this. What if I do the fall myself? And so pretty much the entire night I got to do my own falls and my own, oh. I should have chased him. I don't remember what I was talking about.
I haven't even met my stunt double, but when he comes, I'm definitely, you know, he's the one making me look good. So I gotta befriend him. I gotta make sure he makes me look badass.
Do I have exciting stunts that I have to prepare for? I did with the Onis in the forest. I must have hit the ground between 40 and 45 times. And it was rainy, it was cold, it was in a forest, there was all these wood and rocks on the ground. And all I kept thinking is, I am way too old to be doing this. Hell, recovering from a stunt is just, you just keep going.
Is it too much?
Oh no, never. Oh, I love you.
I'm really getting in. Let me pull your hair.
I tell people all the time, the stunt is not just about hitting the floor and falling through windows and driving cars really fast. Our first priority when we walk on the set is to be one of the safety officers on the set, to make sure that everybody from the cast to the crew and the stunt team go home unscathed.
The key to staying safe in any stunt sequence isn't just the stunt coordinator. It's the entire stunt team and the entire crew. I think what's really important is my stunt team. I trust every member of the stunt team 100%. I trust them with my life. I would trust them with somebody else's life. And this is one of those shows where if something is dangerous, every person on the show will take the time to do it the right and the proper way and make sure that nobody gets hurt.
We want to make sure that as we're blocking out choreo and fight sequences that we start at a safe distance so that way we minimize the risk of there being any interaction or contact. As you start dealing with bigger stunts and bigger routines, you're talking about making sure the proper mats are there, making sure that the wires are secured the correct way. So there's so many things that we do.
Rubber tomahawk. Rubber weapons all around. Nate checked the tomahawk, I checked the rest.
This has been a very fantastic experience as far as like communication on set with stunts. They listen, they take advice well, we make sure everyone's safe and they understand. And so, you know, sometimes we could be a little too over the top with our safety, but you know, safety's no accident, everyone understands that here.
I fell into stunts.
Literally.
We all grew up doing the really flashy, explosive and creative martial arts. And that just happens to go really well with superhero action and stunt work.
It's been a fun process being able to work with the people that I grew up competing with that are also martial artists that got into the film industry.
There was a stunt gym and I would show up to the open gyms, and as I began to see what they did in the industry, it seemed like something that I would really like to get into.
I've been on the show since season 3 when it moved to Los Angeles, and since then I doubled pretty much every single character on the show. I was Ghost Rider, I was so many different creatures. It's been a pretty amazing journey so far, and I'm very fortunate to be back on the movie.
Thankfully, Chris brought me in on the original Teen Wolf series. Doubled, I think, like 5 different actresses, and I was the Dread Doctor. Very scary creature at the end. So it's great to be back with the family.
For anybody who wants to get into the stunt world, there's a million different paths. None of them are clear paths. And if your passion is for adrenaline and doing really fun, recessy things all day long, then stunts might be the right path.
We do fall, we do get hurt. That does come with the job, but at the end of the day, the fun that you have performing stunts for horror film and TV is just like, there's no other feeling quite like it.
Now here's the thing, you got to be able to bring something to the table, whether it's a martial arts background, a dance background, a gymnastics background, a driving background, but come in with a skill that you're very proud of and then be able to sprout from there.
The industry is always looking for people who are experts at what they do, and the only way you can become an expert is to practice.
The work is there. And you know, it's just a matter of working really hard and making a name for yourself.
Let's go! Active on the field!
Just now when we were running out in the field, he's like, this is cool to be doing
This is so
No, it's so cool. It's just so cool.
It is cool.
Running
It's
out
cool.
like as a team, obviously it's not real, but especially running next to him and like lacrosse was always such a huge part of the story for Teen Wolf and Beacon Hills that it's just nice being able to do it again, especially with somebody who's just as excited. So
What goes into filming the lacrosse sequence?
he has no idea. I don't know yet. Yeah, we just started.
Yeah.
As of now, hitting my mark. It's like any choreographed fight scene. It's tedious, getting all the shots and making it connect but a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot, yeah. There you go. That's all you need to say.
So let me see Tyler and Vince on their marks here so we can check the sizes.
We actually have like first and second unit on set. Like one is shooting the actors and the other is shooting like the action stuff with all the lacrosse people, and Ask they're, me they're, in they're playing 3 games hours and
how it's filmed, because I don't know yet.
I really don't know. It's a lot. It's a big.
Am I gonna be actually throwing balls?
I don't know. We have stunts for that too.
So I saw that there was a casting call for lacrosse players, Teen Wolf, and I was like, perfect. No one plays lacrosse, but I know how to play. So they chose me and asked me if I wanted to be the lacrosse coordinator.
Let's see what happens there, player-wise, where Eli ends up, and then we'll have Tyler join them.
I do coach, and I like teaching them new ways and then figuring them out, seeing them actually do it right. I'm like, yes, like I'm so proud of you.
Ready and action! 3, 2, 1, score!
Yeah!
Okay. Okay. It's fun wearing this stuff. I haven't worn this stuff since
5 years.
for 5 years.
Since
yeah.
5 years ago.
Since 5 years ago. Does my ass?
Yeah,
look like a
your ass
30-year-old?
is 30, dude. You're 30 from that ass.
Okay, well, it's gonna be hard to hide the fact that I'm a 30-year-old playing lacrosse.
Yeah.
Ready for us? All right, we're gonna go play some lacrosse.
I'm so excited for the fans to see this because I know back when we were on it even, it was such a huge show and, you know, all the characters are amazing. And like Chris said, it's family for us. So I'm just kind of glad we're all back and we're all doing it again. And I think fans are going to love it.
We really hope you guys like the work that we're putting into the stunts in this movie and the overall crew and what they're doing as far as like the time that and the effort that's being put in.
It'll be fun to pause, show my family and my friends and be like, that was the moment.
It's definitely fun to watch back. After being a part of it, it's kind of crazy to see what the finished product looks like.
I don't want to give anything away, but just be on the lookout for Tyler Posey. He's badass, and there's a lot to come with this movie.
Keep a lookout for some rad flips from her. She'll look like me, but it's her doing all the work.
It's her though. It's her low key. It's us.
It's us. I love that. As a unit.
Every town should be so lucky to have their own stunt team. Check ours out on Teen Wolf the Movie, streaming on Paramount Plus.
Welcome back to another episode of Unwrapped with Tyler Posey. So this is the real money shot. This is the one everyone came to see. Steve-O used to snort wasabi. These are wasabi peas. I haven't opened these yet. These are untampered with. Can you be my witness? I haven't met these before. Okay, I'm gonna eat all these wasabi peas. But we're also gonna time it. Ready? How much? 39 seconds. Wow, that really hurt. It was like a fireball. Went straight to the back of my head. That was awesome. You know what the hardest part is? My jaw gets tired after a while. All that chewing, that was the money shot though. That was real tears. That hurt. That really hurt. Hi. Woo! Let's do another one. So here we have 3 Slim Jims. I'm gonna open them individually and eat them as fast as I can. But in order to add a little bit more extremeness to this, we're gonna have 4 Slim Jims, baby Slim Jims. Gotta be even. We're gonna open, munch, swallow, show you how that I've eaten it all. Open the next one, munch. I'm gonna try to do it in less than a minute. 4. Ready? As soon as I tear it open, as soon as I crack the seal. Ready? Yeah. Ready? So I didn't beat the minute, but it's even cooler because it's a minute, 1 second, 82, which is Blink 182. This is the Incredible Challenge. I'm a little more nervous about this one. This is actually a thing because it's got peanut butter and bread in it, which sucks the moisture away. Ready to go? As soon as I take my first bite. Ready? It's really hard. face, replay slow motion, the panic in my face, and add the heart beating sound. It's delicious though. I love Uncrustables. I've never had a bad Uncrustable. Sometimes the bread can be stale, but it's still a 10 out of 10. Easy.